Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox, take a close-up look and test the ProAction 8-sheet 3-litre desktop shredder. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a ProAction A5 cross-cut paper shredder. And just taking a look at the details that's on the box packaging. And there are a list of features and specifications of this A5 cross-cut paper shredder with a 3-litre waste bin. And it can also shred staples and credit cards. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by pulling out the box tab and lifting the box flap open and giving you a direct look inside of this ProAction 8-sheet 3-litre desktop shredder. And its packaging. So just setting the packaging to the side and giving you a look inside of the box packaging. Let's lift out the shredder and set it on the tabletop. And just checking through to make sure nothing else is left behind in the box packaging or under the packaging tray. And we can close the box back up and just setting the box to the side. So just going to set it on the right hand side of the table and giving you a look at this ProAction 8-sheet crosscut desktop shredder as it is straight out of its box packaging. Okay, so giving you one final and clear look and just turning the box right around and just making some adjustments for a tidy display space and frame. So giving you a look at the ProAction 8-sheet 3-litre desktop shredder, which shreds A5 size sheets of paper as well as staples and credit cards. Okay, so now let's go ahead and remove the plastic packaging from the shredder. So giving you and of course keeping the plastic packaging away from babies, children and animals. And of course removing the main plastic packaging from the shredder itself. And once again keeping that bag away from babies, children and animals too. Okay, so just setting the power plug to the side as well so you have a complete look at this paper shredder. And of course let's undo the cable tie so you have a more detailed look of this ProAction A5 crosscut paper shredder. So just unwinding the power cable so you have a sense of its cable length. So right there across the screen, giving you some sense of the length of the cable. And of course up close, giving you a close-up look at the UK or British 3-pin plug. It's right there, and we can see of course it does have a translucent protective cap over its pins, but nonetheless giving you a look at the details of the plug and the wiring diagram. So just going to remove the translucent protective cap and just setting that down and to the side, and of course giving you a look at the plug once again, but with the cap removed. Okay. Okay, so now setting the plug down and giving you a look at the paper shredder itself, which accepts A5 sheets of paper as well as credit cards, and giving you a much closer in look across the top of the shredder with its slider switch with reverse off and auto on off as well. So just going to give you some sense of the switch actuation or movement right there, and of course the details that's on the shredder itself. So maximum of 8 sheets of A5 paper at any one time, and it does have overheat protection as well. And taking a look at the diagrams or details across the top of the shredder. Okay, so that part acts as a carry handle, and just taking a look at the other details, so we can see that it does have a glossy grey waste bin with a 3-litre capacity, and there appears to be a user manual inside of it as well. Let's lift the lid off the shredder, so it does have some weight to it, and giving you a look at the details that's on the underside of the shredder. And right there, let's turn it the right way round so you can see the details more clearly. So right there, some specifications for the shredder and the overall size. And all-round look at the shredder. Okay, so setting the top down and taking a look at the waste bin, and we can see inside there is what appears to be an installation and user instruction manual. So giving you a look right there. And let's flip it open so you can see the details inside of this booklet. Okay, so setting the installation and user instruction booklet down on the right hand side and giving you a look at the waste bin, so we can see that it does have a translucent grey design to it, and it does have 4 round foam pads to reduce any vibration and noise transfer onto the desktop or tabletop surface. To give you some sense of the size as well, just giving you a look with my hand inside of the waste bin and outside of it as well. Of course, overall giving you that look, and the shredder can only go in one way, as we can see that there is a notch at the rear to accommodate the power cable, so just like that, sliding it in, and it does sit flush, as you can see, across the top of the waste bin. So once again, giving you a look, but this time around with my hand right over the top of this ProAction paper shredder. And now let's go ahead and plug it in. So plugging the power plug in and flipping the power switch on. And now activating the reverse. To give you some sense of the noise or sound that the A5 paper shredder makes. And of course there is the auto on off or auto on switch. So there we go. So in its automatic mode, so it will detect once we start feeding paper through its throat at the front. And let's try it out with a single sheet of A5 paper. Okay, let's feed it to its throat. And just like that, the crosscut paper shredder has done its job with a single A5 sheet of paper. And just giving you a closer in look. And of course on the underside as well of the shredder. And now let's try and shred a bit more paper. So over here I have 4 sheets of A4 paper folded in half, so representing about 8 sheets of A5 paper. So now let's slide it in into its throat. So you can see that it struggles and it has jammed, so we can stop, and that's where the reverse function comes in. So let's reverse and get it to go forward again, and we might have to try that several times. And we're almost there. And there, the 8 sheets of A5 paper have finally shredded through, and you can see in the waste bin the strip cut, and of course some crumpling of those sheets of paper that's been through the shredder. Okay, so just going to reverse slightly just to make sure we clear out the shredder teeth. slightly. And now let's try shredding a card. And over here I have a store card which is made out of plastic. Let's try and shred it. So making sure that it is on at the moment, and let's feed it through vertically. Okay, so right there, nice and easy, and just checking through, making sure nothing else is stuck underneath it, and giving you a look at the shredded card along with the paper that we've shredded before that. So giving you a closer in look at the strip cut shredding of the sheets of paper along with that single plastic card, which you can clearly see in red. And we should turn it off when we're done right there. So that's the ProAction 8-sheet 3 litre paper shredder. Thanks for watching and happy shredding!